We return here on TYT Sports. We have some breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. I love this. Dun, 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 dun. Jay-Z apparently turned down the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Or did he?
What?
P. Diddy, as a matter of fact, has taken his place. No, I'm kidding. Oh. So I just thought Diddy or Diddy. So here's how you know this is bullshit. Uproxx, not the outlet, is using an insider told the Sun newspaper.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. When will we learn? When will we learn as a society? What's the other American outlet that we should? National Enquirer, right?
Breitbart. National Enquirer. National Enquirer. Here's the thing.
And then I want to read this, but yeah.
Yeah, but National. Okay, so really quick, National Enquirer. Like the ones, the only place I see that is the supermarket. In line to buy your groceries, there's like candy, which is great, and the Enquirer, which is not great.
So an insider told the Sun newspaper, lots of people have been saying Jay, Hove, will perform with Justin Timberlake, but it is simply not the case.
Sounds great.
He has enough songs to create an incredible performance, but he really has no plans to do the halftime show. Here's what I say to that. Come on, let's be real.
Jag on, jag off.
Yeah, they're total Ben's word jack bags. So let's just be very real about this. First off, I do not believe that the NFL would call up Jay-Z and ask him to perform. Secondly, I do not believe that they would call up Justin Timberlake because the last time that we saw JT, I'm pretty sure he showed somebody's nipple.
JT's great.
Third, and this is the most promising lead I think we have. Jay-Z at Meadows Festival, during one of his songs, prior to going into his first verse, dedicated the song to the man that has stood up for so many people, for many viewpoints that go undiscussed, and has made such an impact that 7- and 8-year-olds are doing it during the national anthem, kneeling, and that is Colin Kaepernick. Dedicated a song to him. So the one guy that the NFL does not want to be in the NFL, and a guy that they don't want to pay at all, and who the white fraternity of owners all huddled together and said, nah, fuck this guy. You really think that they're gonna have somebody on that national stage who granted, apparently from what I heard from a few New York City people, it was a really, really cool concert because like Gorillaz were there and Jay-Z was there.
I heard, and the Gorillaz have like one of the most interesting live shows you could see.
I think Nas may have been,
Jesus.
but nonetheless, it was really cool. But
sorry, Nas isn't relevant anymore.
No, not to.
My bad. Tangent. I'm kidding. It's the
no. Who said Lonzo? Thank you. So
obviously I'm kidding.
No. I know. I just forgot who said it.
Before I get killed in the comments. What the fuck?
It was Lonzo Ball who said it.
No, your point being here is like, no. Why would they do this? Because for one, when Beyonce did it, his wife,
Simpsons did it.
The Simpsons did it. There was the outcry of because the Black Panther salute, the tribute to the Black Panthers.
That was Tammy.
I know, but there was still, it wasn't just her, there was a lot of talk about it. The NFL doesn't want to be
The first one I heard it from was her.
Of course, she was the most popular one, because it was like 50 million on Facebook, and where do we get our news? But if you don't, and you go to
Hey Tammy, how's it feel to be a racist piece of shit?
God, her smile afterwards is priceless. The person that I think has to be the front runner, I could be wrong, I have zero reports, this is purely guessing.
Kanye West.
Has to be Taylor Swift. The person that they probably want has to be Taylor Swift. She's #1 on the charts for like 30 weeks running or some shit.
That's a good question.
She fits the narrative. She's somebody who.
Is Super Bowl 51?
52? I think it's 52. 50 was the Panthers and the Broncos.
Let me see.
So Taylor Swift has to be one of the front runners. I wouldn't be surprised if they tap into. Do you know what the person I'd really like to see do it though, to be honest, because of everything she's gone through, and the NFL is not this type of organization, so they never would. But the person I would like to see the most is actually Kesha. And the reason for that is because if you followed anything.
Oh, I agree,
if you've
but
never,
they would never.
No, of course not. And her song, and this is gonna sound so off book, but her song Praying that I heard for whatever reason the first time like a week ago, I could be months late to it for all I know. There is so much damn emotion in that song for someone who's gone through so much of the
Haven't
BS
listened to it, I will.
To be dragged through the mud of the music industry and absolutely beaten up, chewed out, spit out. She got screwed. And
screwed by the
maybe
music
some
industry.
of it was brought on to herself, but that is just not the story that's easy to believe because of what the music industry does to people and why and where they'll bury them. I would love to see Kesha do it because I think she would be able to absolutely dominate that stage because she is a person who does reach a massive audience. And one of the things the NFL has to consider when they have the Super Bowl halftime show always is how do we bring in a different audience that doesn't necessarily watch football because a lot of people are watching for the commercials and the halftime show. Coldplay was one of those people. Bruno
And if you
Mars,
don't do that,
who
you
did
watch
a great
the Puppy
job.
Bowl.
And then, if I like the Puppy Bowl, and then of course everyone's just playing to second place because nobody will do it like Prince did it. End of rant.
Oh, I agree with that.
End of rant.
There's a few names here, and this is just
but they want to
from
Kesha.
goldderby.com.
T-Swift, Kesha.
Well, here you go.
Migos. I've been saying Earth 2, Migos gonna go off for Super Bowl 52.
I intentionally did not go to their show when they were at Lollapalooza.
Really? I like Migos.
They are fucking awful.
I like Migos. I do.
Let's see.
I'm a fan of Migos.
Here we go. Adele, even though she turned down the Super Bowl,
sad,
I believe
though.
last year. Justin Bieber, Luke Bryan, no.
Luke Bryan has a damn good shot because of the ESPN, not ESPN, because of the NFL audience in general is a fan of country music.
Sure, so I won't be watching. Pink,
Hell
Drake,
yeah.
Rihanna,
Hell yeah.
Ed Sheeran. I actually think that would be really good.
going.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Those are according to goldderby.com. Look,
I'll never give it to Kesha.
I felt like the Super Bowl tried to play it very conservatively when Justin Timberlake showed Janet Jackson's nipple, and it's just a funny word, man.
Nipple?
Nipple.
Wardrobe malfunction.
So, like, what did they do? They had like the Rolling Stones, and they had Aerosmith, and they had
Tom Petty.
Well, Tom Petty was cool, but like he's getting older, but he was still cool. They had old school bands. I think that if they were to do like Rihanna, huge.
Yeah, Taylor
Huge
Swift,
numbers.
huge.
Nah, doesn't do it for me.
No, not for you. Okay, they don't.
Oh,
care
you're talking about
they don't care about you. What they care about is the numbers. So like, no shit. I would love to see. Rihanna is the baddest girl on the planet. She's the baddest person.
She's bad girl Riri.
She might be the baddest person on the planet. She does not.
All right, so who's your pick? Who's your pick for not who the NFL? All right, give me two. Who the NFL wants and who you want, and then we'll be good.
Kendrick, Chance, and J. Cole, all three of them just dominate the stage. If I could pick anybody, any three.
Well, if you could pick three, no. You pick one.
Oh, okay. Just all three of them. Dominate the stage.
One saying I hate, which is what I was about to say. You can't have your cake and eat it too. It's my cake.
It's my cake.
It's my cake.
It's your cake. It's not my cake.
You can't have your cake and eat mine too.
Can I have a piece of your cake? Slice of your cake.
One of the funniest cake things that I can remember is Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis, and he's with Amy Adams. And he goes, "What'd they call you in high school?" You remember what I'm gonna say? And he's like, "Firecrotch," and she's like, "No, strawberry shortcake, because I'm a redhead." And he's just like,
Sit down. The two best lines have to do with two politicians because it was unbelievable that he got these questions out.
Was it Obama and Hillary?
The Hillary one. This was a wonderful experience, Hillary. What's the best way to reach you? Email? And the Obama one, which was an unbelievable line. What's it like being the last black president? Which is unbelievable that he was able to get these lines out. And whether or not they were approved beforehand, but what's the best way to contact you? Email?
Have you seen his stand-up?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Like, he's
All
great.
right, real quick. Give me your pick and the NFL's pick.
My pick? My pick?
Your pick.
Put Springsteen back on there. The Jersey side of me wants it. And then the NFL's pick, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. I mean, she's #1 on the charts. She's constantly gonna be #1 on the charts. She's beating out Cardi B, which is a travesty. Like Cardi B. She performed at the Big 3 final. She's cool. She's cool. She seems cool. But no, Taylor Swift is the person that, like, if you want, but some of the names you threw out there too.
Huge.
Yeah, I think the NFL should choose Taylor Swift if they want to get the attention of the masses.
From the NFL's perspective, I'm gonna go with Blake Shelton.
Yeah, or Luke Bryan.
Because I think that just speaks volumes to what they're trying
Tug
to reach
McGraw,
right now.
or hold on, there's some more. Dierks Bentley is another one.
You know what the funny thing was with you saying Dierks Bentley? You went half country, half East Coast, Long Island, New York guy.
All of my family, my
you just
sisters,
didn't really commit.
True story. All of my sisters, my family except my dad, are diehard country music fans.
What's your dad?
Like Rolling Stones till he dies.
Awesome.
Springsteen, Stones.
Awesome.
Clapton.
And for my personal pick, the guy that did Despacito.